Vietnam, with its many rivers, heavy rains and thousands of kilometres of coastline, is a country prone to natural disasters. With a growing population, increased urbanisation, periods of prolonged drought and other effects of climate change, there is huge pressure on natural resources. Although Vietnam has its own universities, like the Water Resources University in Hanoi, Tri Loi, and UNRE, Hanoi University of Natural Resources and Environment, it looks to work in partnership with experts from abroad in order to share and improve knowledge. That's where the NICHE project came in. NICHE stands for the Netherlands Initiative for Capacity Development in Higher Education. The programme is funded by Nuffic, the Dutch government, Tri Loi University from the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development and UNRE from the Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment are both in the NICHE programme.
A lot of problems happen to our land and to our water resources. A lot of storm and soil intrusion and causing a lot of problems. And especially recently, with the rapid economic development, water resources in our countries also suffer a lot of problem, especially with pollution. With climate change and sea level rise, we have more problem, more extreme event in climate, and also Vietnam is considered one of the 5 countries most affected by sea level rise.
Well, the problem was that there was a lot of knowledge on river training, the protection of the land against floods in rivers. However, the protection against flooding from the coast was not very well developed. And the enormous land use development along the coast, as we see here on this side as well, has led to a strong deterioration of the natural defense systems like mangrove. For instance, over here on this piece of coast you see only a tiny bit of mangrove left, and the land development is right behind it. That means that the land-water transition has been squeezed so much that there is no space for a natural boundary. With the knowledge that our project has developed, there is now enough knowledge in Vietnam present in order to improve these situations and to introduce the concept of, for instance, building with nature and reintroduce mangrove.
But it's not only coastal engineering the NICHE project focuses on.
We are also active in fields like integrated water management and disaster management, very important issues in Vietnam. We do that by training the trainers. We bring their lecturers to the Netherlands, for example here at TU Delft, but also at UNESCO IHE and ITC at the University of Twente. The lecturers are trained, they bring the knowledge back to Vietnam, and together with them we develop their curriculum. Curriculum for degree programs, bachelor and master programs, but also for professional education, because it's also important to train their professionals, people working at the ministries and working at daily level with the big challenges Vietnam is dealing with.
I'm very lucky that I got the Nuffic scholarship that funded me to work 4 years on my PhD in Delft. I would like to come here to learn more and to do my research, and then I can gain better knowledge, and then I can come back to my country and help the people to have better plan of using mangrove along the coastline, and also maybe can help to inspire some new young people to continue to work on this area.
This is a very great opportunity for me that I can follow my dream. And after I finish my PhD here, I will come back to Vietnam and also be a lecturer at the Tri Loi University. And I think I will apply everything I was trained here for the next generation in Vietnam.
As well as TU Delft, the teachers can also study at ITC, University of Twente, and UNESCO IHE.
Capacity building is one of our core focus. This project was very much attractive for UNESCO IHE to contribute in this. Another important factor was Vietnam is one of the countries where UNESCO IHE has a lot of experience. And the institutions involved in this project, beneficiary institutions, for example, Tolai University, we have a long collaboration with this university. So therefore this project was very much important and of interest to us.
So Thủy Lợi University is now under the process, very intensive process of developing internationalization and integration with the region and the world. So the niche program is really a great support for us to continue this ambition. Within the niche program, we have more and more opportunities for staff and student exchange. Very first time, Thủy Lợi University received international students come here to study for a degree in English. So we received students from Bangladesh, other two students from Laos. So they also involved and enjoy the program very much.
But there's more to the niche project than training the trainers. Within the programme, the curriculum has also been adjusted, and the project helped establish a library and internet system.
Better quality and greater availability of information will lead to improved allocation of resources and money and will help informed decision making. If access to information is not very convenient, we risk poor decision making and a waste of money and time, because we will spend time on solving solutions which are already available in the literature. Or we will do a research project which already has been done and extensively described in the literature. So that's why we established in this project a digital library environment where staff and students can have access to the latest information in their field. So decision making will become better than before.
The NIC project bring for our university many benefits for upgrade curriculum, for capacity building for our lecturers, for our students, and for our manager. And otherwise, due to NIC project, our network will be expand more and more. Yeah, so international relation with the foreign partner in region, in Vietnam and other countries increase day by day.
Another result of the niche programme is the introduction of practice-based facilities, field labs, and the exchange of state-of-the-art technologies.
Yeah, I can introduce you here. It is a thick river. It's quite a small river in Hanoi area, but it's a very important river because it's irrigation, used for irrigation and water resources in the area. So that we also have, the practical science here. So students quite often come and measurement for the discharge and take the water sample and measurement some parameter in by toolkit in the site. And it's the river in this region in the in this rainy season, so that it's it's a bit higher than normal, so that we need to measure the discharge.
Behind me here is the wave room constructed by Delta S. With this niche project, provides a lot of support, not only in building the capacity for the testing facility, but also provides capacity for acquiring some data in the field, like the weight drawing you see over there.
The niche project has given the universities in Hanoi the opportunity to grow in knowledge, capacity, and both their regional and international network.
Especially with my own staff in my faculty, we change a lot of things. We have to improve knowledge and improve English and change teaching, change practice.
I think the project was a success. But of course it's not up to me to answer that question positively. You should ask this to everyone that's involved. But at least what we've learned is that capacity building is not a matter of a couple of years. You don't run into a country and you help them 2 or 3 years. You need a long-term program. Also because you need to see that there is collaboration not only between the donor university, say, and the receiving university, but it has to stretch wider, and we have to involve other universities locally, which we've done it particularly in this project with combining Hoenderen with Twiloy. It's those partnerships that build the networks that Vietnam needs.